Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Horizon. My name is Marlowe from Explorminate.com, and when we left off we were exploring our stellar neighborhood. And it looks like we are about to make first contact with an alien species. Let's... Not in contact. Why not? Okay. It may be because we're it may be because we are surveying this planet here at the moment. It may be what's going on there. Let's survey the Terran planet, and we'll see if we make contact when we end the turn. Yes? No? Okay. We didn't. Interstellar broadcasting. This allows long-range broadcasting of media to promote and increase commerce and tourism of our colonies. And see, we were not researching this. We just randomly discovered this. Because we were studying something in the area of electronics. Alright, we have... Can we not... Okay, so now we come upon something that I'm a little critical of in this game. If you look at the planet, you'll see that they took the continents of Earth and rearranged them to try to make it look not like Earth. Unfortunately, it looks just like Earth. So, yeah. So we've got a poor planet here, which is still probably decent to colonize, because we can focus on research on this planet or trade. And we got fertile soil here, which is nice. And we can have a nice high population, which will have other benefits. So I think we're going to go ahead and colonize it. After all, our colonizer is already en route. And can we communicate with this other ship? We can't. We're just looking at each other, basically. But we can't really do anything. Oh! And now we have made contact with another race. Although it doesn't appear to be the race that we actually contacted first, in an odd way. But every time you contact a new race, you get a little cutscene where you can see what their ships look like, so that you'll recognize them when they come to blow you up. So, we have a request to open diplomatic communications. And, okay, so we have the Barsig conglomerate. Please accept our warmest greetings. May our future dealings enrich both our nations. Basically, these guys are the Ferengi. That's how you can think of them. And, alright, we'll end our communication. Hey there, newcomer. We could use some more trading around this lazy galaxy. What would you say to stepping it up a notch? If you can convince us to open trade routes and improve the trade yields from all of your colonies, the Barterers Society might notice you. I promise that this is something that should interest you. So this is one of those scenarios, one of the little missions or quests that we were talking about when we were setting up the game that you get with this particular race. Oh, forget this guy. More traffic means more witnesses, and that's bad for business. My name is Don Barcilio, and don't call me Donnie. Ask anyone, they'll tell you who really runs the show around here. You've heard of the Barsig junkyards, of course, the lavish facilities filled with endless junk. Researchers could use this treasure to build countless prototypes and understand new technologies sooner. My offer is this. Don't help this trader, and we'll give you access to the renowned Barsig junkyards. For a small annual cut of your profit, 5% of gross income. What do you say? I'm gonna say no thank you. Suit yourself, we won't be offering this again. So, we're gonna try to get some trade going with them. Now's a... Okay, so what happened, the reason we made contact with them is because when we sent our ship to scout, our other scout to scout this sector, we found that they were already living here, essentially. This could be their home system. I don't know if it is or not. They certainly have a lot of planets colonized in this system. This is their home world. Okay. I suspected that it might be. There's a metallic world here, barren world. They generally like desert worlds, I think, is what they like. So I'm sure there are other types of worlds that they like as well, but that's, you know, that's generally what they like. Alright, let's move to another system, and to scout, we'll just go to this star over here because it's close. Now, if we want to communicate with them, we click on the races button. Now, we know about the Cortaz because they sent the probe to our home system, but we can't communicate. Can we? No, we can't. Alright, let's offer a friendly greeting. It's good to meet a new young spacefaring species. Let's propose a treaty, like a trade treaty. Alright, and they agreed. So we have a trade treaty. Let's see if we can get one on them. Oh, it's the report tells you what kind of government they have, what their racial traits are, and some things like that. That's all we really know about them at this point. So let's communicate with them and offer them a friendly greeting. You call me away from important business, Ambassador. This better be important. Well, friendly, aren't they? Let's propose a treaty. They should agree to the trade treaty, and they do. They like to trade, and I like to trade too, because money is good. Now down here you can see kind of their opinion of us. They're neutral to us right now, but they're increasing. And as we continue to trade with them, they should like us more and more and more. So, an interesting thing now happens on the map. We see that we have trade routes between these planets that we have now established. So that's good. I like these little lines to be on the map. It means we're making money, money, money. And money is going to be helpful to us. So, okay, this gives us a summary of our diplomatic actions. We have a new quest, the trade deals. And we need to improve trade on all colonies and negotiate a trade treaty with them. We have already got a trade treaty with them, but we could improve trade on all our colonies, and I kind of plan to do that anyway. So that's great. And we've got 3 turns left to improve trade on this colony, and 3 turns left to get our farming going. So we're doing pretty well on that. Let's end this turn and get our colony ship where it needs to be, and we're going to have it colonize Elan 3 because it is a Terran world and we like those. We're going to get our scout moving on to another system. This one's close, so we'll go there. Okay, let's end our turn. We've arrived at the Dexa system. Lots of toxic planets that are no good to us at all. We can terraform it, but we're a long way from doing that, so, you know. Let's go to our technology screen and see what okay, we're still doing the logistics area, and we're focused in electronics. So, we probably ought to, well, there are a number of things that would be good. But let's go for this advanced waste disposal, because it will increase our production, and that's a good thing. Now, let's get this scout moving. 10 turns all the way down there, 4 turns. Alright, let's go down to the system below the Barsig, and see if we can find anything. Alright, we've established a new outpost. This is in Elan. We're going to go ahead and yeah, we're just going to leave the name the same, and we're going to upgrade it to a colony. It'll take 5 turns. We've built the trader docks and farming facilities on Mars, and we've discovered a new system here. We've got an Arctic. Ooh, another Terran planet. Oh, it's a huge planet too. That is very nice. Very nice. Alright, we're going to survey that planet. We're going to get our colonizer needs to come back to Earth. And we've made major progress in advanced waste disposal. That's great. But yeah, our colonizer needs to go back to Earth so it can be refit and colonize another planet. Now, let's... What to focus on? Logistics could be good. Interstellar broadcasting could be helpful. But let's go for the antimatter engines, since we discovered it accidentally. Let's see if we can get that. Going. Biotoxins we could research, but that's kind of a bad guy thing to do. Other options, life support systems could be good. Let's start doing that, because it will help with colonization of certain types of worlds later on. Okay, well, I think we're ready to end this turn. And we have surveyed this planet. Oh wait, this is our other planet. We have surveyed this Terran planet, and we have an archaeological report. An archaeological team has found an ancient alien facility with wondrous alien machines on the planet. Poor resources again, so never going to be a production center, but still could be a useful planet. Let's order the planet, the ship to dig there, and see if we can reap the benefits of being that close to this archaeological discovery. Okay, the planetary dig has been completed. We may have to actually colonize it to get the benefits there. Alright, we have... we found a star with no planets around it. That happens. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And we're going to send this scout on to the next one as well. Now, we are going to be interested in some of these other planets, but right now we're looking for, you know, these Terran planets are probably our #1 priority, because the maintenance is going to be quite low compared to other planets. There's an oceanic planet, which we can colonize. We can't fit that many people on it, but there's another Terran planet here, which is excellent. So we're going to survey the oceanic one as well, and we probably ought to build another colonizer. Probably should have done that before. So let's build a colonizer, and we'll leave Earth alone for right now. I think we're ready to end this turn. Okay, the colonizer has reached the well, it's reached our home system. We have to let it sit here for a turn. That's the probe that the intro told us about. Okay, did we not survey this planet? That happens sometimes, where I could have sworn I told it to survey the planet, and yet nothing happened. But, you know, you'll have some of that. Okay. Now we've surveyed it. We have abundant resources, low population, 9 billion capacity. Okay. This planet's actually more of a priority for colonization. Alright, it needs to sit there another turn. What did we find at this planet? At this system, we've got a barren planet, which we need terraforming. Arctic, which we could potentially, you know, we could colonize it, but there'd be a good bit of effort involved in that, and not much reward in the short term. Alright, we have made a breakthrough in propulsion with antimatter engines, which means that we will actually be able to use it now. And our colonizer has been refit, so we can, let's order the colonizer to move to the Kippa system. We'll order the scout to move, no. Let's order it to survey a planet, this oceanic planet. Let's do that. Okay, we've made breakthroughs. We've built a trade center, and we found something. We got a Barbeck Science Pod Beacon. That's a race that we haven't met yet, but this is a pretty good planet, and we may try to colonize it anyway. But we shouldn't waste too much time to do it. Let's move to this other system right next door. And yes, we've ordered the colony ship to move already. Right, so is there anything that we need to be doing here? Let's build the farm. We should have done this before, and I just wasn't paying attention. Please don't be too hard on me in the comments. Let's get the trade going and the farming going. And you know what? We're going to build the industry as well. I'm just going to build a little bit of everything. I know that you shouldn't do that on every planet, but we're going to build a little bit of everything on this planet. Try to get it up and running. So, all right, we're just exploring some more. This is the latest system that we've reached. There, nothing terribly exciting here. Let's move to this yellow star. And how's our colonizer doing? It's 4 turns away. Colonizers do not move very fast. Alright, we have reached the Vahan system, which has a lot of planets, including 2 Terran planets, so we're going to spend a little time here and survey these planets. This could be very good. We probably should have made habitable planets not be quite so common, but yeah, you know. Alright, we've got to the second level of antimatter engines. Let's go to weapons. After all, diplomacy could be, well, diplomacy is only going to get us so far. We're also going to go for scanners at the same time, and we will put our emphasis in weapons for right now, and we'll switch it in a little bit. If I remember. Sometimes I don't remember. Okay, we've got a random event here. We interrupt this program for a special report. Travelers are reporting extremely damaging emissions of zero-point energy throughout the galaxy. Trade and travel have been severely curtailed, and the Galactic Council is recommending all fleets remain at port. Well, that's not going to be good for our colony ship that's in transit and still 2 turns away. Hopefully that won't come back to bite us. Okay, we've got another poor planet. Nothing remarkable about it in particular. Let's survey this other planet here and hope our ships don't die. Alright, we have researched a new weapons technology, the neutrino cannon, which fires a beam of coherent gravity waves which disrupt the very molecules of the target. So, that's nice. Let's go back to research, and let's research the neutrino cannon for a little bit, and see if we can, you know, research explodey things. Now, we've got a lot of other planets here in this system that probably aren't going to help us much in the near term, but we may be able to do something with them later. Alright, we've built a colonizer at the planet Earth, and we... really? Survey the planet, man. Do it. Survey that planet. Okay. It just gets harder all the time, doesn't it? Okay, we've got a 5. We've got a deficit in our money here. We've made a breakthrough in our life support system technology, which is good. We need to let's do interstellar broadcasting because our money situation is not so great at the moment. And we have made contact with another race. We're not going to watch all of every one of these cutscenes, but we'll, I'll give you a chance to see what the ships look like. But, alright, this is a race that are usually fairly easy to deal with. We sense that you are a friendly people, the Lesgoon League. We look forward to future contact between our peoples. So, oh, and here's a report. This just in. Faded to normal. Okay, so that random event is over with. Not that it seemed to have much effect on us. Upon entering the Trishal system, our captain discovered space beacons notifying of a self-imposed system-wide quarantine by the Lesgoon League military. Our ships, however, were permitted to dock at one of their stations. They were not allowed to venture too far in the Lesgoon containment facility, excuse me, but still managed to talk with some of the locals and other ship captains. They discovered that a plague has been decimating the Lesgoon population for nearly a century, and despite their advanced technology, it has only worsened. There are rumors of several off-world laboratories the Lesgoon military has clandestinely been operating in an effort to find a cure. The Lesgoon believe that the Tantic, a species that has always feared them, is responsible for this plague. So, this is another one of these galactic events and quests types of things. A disturbance in the force. Commander, one of our captains in the Vahan system is reporting a heavy magnetic disturbance overwhelming ship systems. Wait, there's more incoming. I'm receiving reports that a transmission is being forced to the ship's communications. A live transmission is being forwarded to you. Ah, fleshy one. What have you come across? What you have come across I will not explain at this time, but these sacred shrines of the Huracan are ones we cannot enter. I will not encourage you to proceed down this path, but I will not discourage you either. I'm in charge of monitoring you, so know that you are watched, but I will not interfere. The Huracan are a crystalline race that we have evidently come across. The Crystal Guardian, Commander's Log, supplemental. Footage from the ship's monitors displayed an awe-inspiring sight. A creature rose up from the surface of Vahan 8, a monolith, blocking out the sun and casting its shadow across the galaxy, ready to swallow it whole. How could the planet even hold such a creature? As the Crystal Guardian exits the atmosphere, flame and smoke wisp out as cold, empty space wraps the Titan in a familiar blanket it seems well accustomed to. Commander, I think we may need more ships. So, I think it's time to leave this system. I do indeed. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. But let's see what we found. This is the planet that had the Crystalline Guardian, which is interesting. I have not encountered that before, so I'm not sure what all that means. Alright, here's the other system we've discovered. This appears to contain the Lesgoon homeworld. Indeed it does. Which is why they have several other planets here. Colonized. They do have a Terran planet here, which I'm going to actually survey. I don't think I'll colonize it because I'd prefer to be friends with them if possible. Speaking of which, let's communicate with them. We'll offer a friendly greeting. And we'll propose a trade treaty. No. Okay. We could sweeten the pot a little bit. Let's offer them a technology that we are going to assume that they have anyway, like nuclear engines. Alright, so that helps. Let's make a trade treaty. No. Okay. We'll come back to them. As you can see, the Cortaz and the Barsig are we're improving relations with them. Let's communicate. Offer a friendly greeting. Any other treaties we could propose? How about a non-aggression pact? Another time. Okay, that's cool. See if we can... Let's offer them the same nuclear engines. Yeah. After all, they're gonna have that technology anyway. I'm surprised they don't have it now. Okay, so we're going to survey that planet. And maybe not. Okay, its order is still to survey the planet. I think it's because I'm not telling it to move there first. I think that's what's happening. We're going to colonize Kippa 3. And, why is this blinking? Engage the Crystal Guardian in battle. Not right now, thanks. Lesgun, a cure. Okay, so that's telling us about these quests, these missions that we were talking about before. Alright, Mars. We're actually making money on Mars, which is fantastic. We're going to build research facilities here. And, so that's exciting, very exciting. Our morale is content. Let's upgrade that. Maybe not. Yeah, let's upgrade it. We could build a cruiser, but I don't think we're quite there yet with our military technology, so we'll hold off. I don't honestly know what it's going to take to defeat this Crystal Guardian thing, so that will be that'll be interesting. All right, exclusive offer. Your kind, it seems, have a knack for trade. This is wonderful. Most others tend to only tolerate trades in order to survive a little more comfortably, but not you. We, the elite members of the Barterers Society, have decided to make you an honorary member. As a member, we grant you access to our vast junkyard facilities free of charge. Your researchers are welcome to scavenge through our magnificent junk and build prototypes to help understand newly discovered technologies. You never know what you may find. Great! So, why are we not colonizing this planet? Oh. Colonize that planet. You. We have another poor planet, so not terribly exciting. That's an oceanic planet, another oceanic planet. Let's get out of there. We will get out of the Lesgun's hair. Let's keep exploring the galaxy. We're now making money, which is an excellent, excellent thing. So that's happy. We're going to colonize that world, and we should be at this system in the next turn. Alright, and we have established a new outpost on Kippa 3. And we have more news. Barsig are swimming in credits. They're the richest. And we're... Well, this is their, I think, their income. I think that's what that is. I don't think it's the amount they have on hand. I think that's their income. And we have researched interstellar broadcasting. So that's excellent. We get plus 50% from trade, plus 50% tourism, the effect of which I don't exactly know. Alright, let's go to Kippa 3. And we have abundant resources. We'll keep the name. We will immediately upgrade it to a colony, because why the heck not? Let's return to Earth. Now, in the Shibo system, we've discovered no planet that we can make any use of. Well, let's go look at the neutron star system. But that will have to wait until next time. It's been about 30 minutes, so we're going to cut the video here. Until then, I hope you're doing well and you continue to do well, and I'll catch you in the next one.